Welcome to Unreal Adventures. We are Gary and Nicole. A little over 2 years ago, we sold everything, quit our jobs, and bought a 40-foot sailboat to travel the world with. Join us to follow along on our adventures.
We're in Bequia and this place called the Moonhole. I don't know how old it is or anything, but it sure looks interesting.
Moonhole is a private community on the island of Bequia in the Grenadines. It was founded by Thomas and Gladys Johnston in the 1960s, and it's now a private nature preserve.
Definitely pretty cool. I'd stay the night. Alright, from Boquerone to St. Vincent. Just getting into our anchorage. And we are hoping, fingers crossed, to summit. That right there, maybe tomorrow, weather permitting. That should be the volcano over there. We're shooting to anchor right here between those two boats.
All right, 53. We sailed from Petite Nevis to
St. Vincent.
St. Vincent. So we got 5 cookies, 3 cookies, and 1 to wish on. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Gary, Dad, brother, and whatever everybody else calls you. Happy birthday to you.
This is Richmond Beach in St. Vincent. I guess this is actually, I think that's actually Richmond Beach. I'm gonna hike up a little ways to this place to see about hiking up to the volcano tomorrow. This place is pretty magical. I think this is termites. Well, I'm pretty sure it is, but I'm curious if I break it. There they are. It's so weird that a lot of places we go have these old phone booths just hanging around. Oh my gosh, there's still a dial tone in it. Insert card, coin, and dial. What a trip. I found the sign. I guess I went past it in the dinghy. But you can see here, we're not supposed to go there. Seismic activity. Since 2020, December 29th. Here's the trail that I think we're gonna try to do tomorrow. So we're somewhere in this area right now, and I put the dinghy here. We will head up that route. See if we can find it. You come out where?
You see where you see those young looking trees where you see like a path road.
So about right in this area here?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's where you will end up.
Oh yeah, see some kind of like trails. Let's see, right there?
Yeah, so that would be the trail to go up on that track.
Perfect. Thank you. Alright, so I just spoke with Nim, and he said it's usually $100 a person US to get a guide to bring you up the volcano. So he gave me some pretty good advice as to where to go and some markers to look for. Typical markers that you see on trails, little arrows and that they build with the rocks and stuff. And I'm gonna take the dinghy now and go look for the trailhead. That way Nikki and I tomorrow morning can just hit the trailhead first thing. So, yep. Love you guys. All right, I got Nikki up at 5 o'clock this morning. To summit that right there. We'll see if we make it. There's been several things we've tried to do that have been unsuccessful trips. Trying to get to the freshwater lake, that didn't happen. What was the other one? Caves? Some kind of caves or something. I don't think you can see it in here, but yesterday I went and hiked up there, and I believe that's the trailhead, but there's no signs over there. But we're gonna give it a shot. Alright, I threw the anchor way up in there. So I'll have to go climb up in there and grab the anchor when we're done, but I feel like the dinghy's safe. I don't think the tide's gonna come up that much. Nikki's already started. I don't even see her. On our way up a volcano. Alright, I was wondering if we were on the right trail and came up here. And there's our trail marker. We're heading up that way. Found some more markers right in the rocks. Obviously it's been the trail for a while, because that one's been there for a long time. One there. I'm pretty confident we're going in the right direction. It says forest. Forests are important for many reasons, but most significantly are the production of a sustainable water supply that keeps the Malibu River and its many tributaries flowing at all times. The lush vegetation provides protection for the loose volcanic soil, thereby minimizing erosion while providing a safe habitat for wildlife. I just love the plants. They're so different than, you know, the US.
No tethering. Tying tethering of animals on or near the trail will destroy it. It makes it difficult for farmers and visitors to use. Please keep your animals 50 feet away from the trail.
We hike way up here and we realize that there's probably people that come up every day to check how their plants are growing. It's crazy. And look at this, they got them all in, there's rows. There's a row here, a row there. What a view. In every forest where they exist, these giant tree German Joe stand out with their slim, scaly trunks and umbrella-spreading crowns. They play a very important role in soil and water conservation, as their fibrous roots bind the soil. Their branches, while providing shade, allow enough light through for the shade tolerance below, and also reduces the impact of rainfall to the forest floor. This is one of two varieties of Cyathea emerayana and endemic to St. Vincent.
Is it that one?
I was about to ask. I would say yes, it's probably that one, but
The volcano. The La Soufriere Volcano is regarded as being active with an average eruption of 1 in every 30 years. Being able to monitor it is of vital importance as regards the safety of Vincentians and visitors. Here's one site where instruments for monitoring are placed and all activity recorded. Data is analyzed at the Seismic Research Unit, University of the West Indies, Trinidad and Tobago, so that early warning can be issued accordingly.
let's go check it out. not going up there, but
where that boat's going in over there is where our boat is. And we dinghied around over here and hiked up a gully. We gotta go up this. Can you imagine what Riley would have to say about this?
right? It's uphill.
Yeah. Let's go for a hike, they said. 3 miles, they said. Didn't tell me it was all going to be uphill. There goes my mountain goat husband.
You coming?
Halfway from where?
We're halfway.
From the water or from those little arrows in the gully?
I have no clue. There's one big tree. Go stand in front of that. What kind of tree is it? Big one?
Really effing big one.
Yeah.
Reminds me, I don't know if it's a banyan tree, but that's what it reminds me of.
Yeah.
Like we saw in
Some of it's still alive. Here's the alive part.
Alright, resting tree. Can you guess the age of this tree? It has been a resting place for hikers for many years. The original tree was strangled by this ficus, which has established itself in the space once occupied by the host tree. Whatever the tree may be, its functions are the same: to stabilize the soil, provide food and shelter for wildlife, absorb carbon dioxide and release oxygen, along with the shade to the weary traveler. Resting tree represents the midpoint of the trail, 2.5 miles, 4 kilometers.
One step forward, 3 steps back. No, devastation in many countries has put biodiversity under serious threat. Here on the distant slopes of La Soufriere is no exception. Dozens of acres of forest have been removed illegally and replaced with cannabis sativa. As a result, soil stability is compromised. So too is the ability of the soil to retain water, which runs off rapidly, causing flooding downstream and land slippage on the steep slopes.
I don't think I've ever seen a landscape quite like this.
No. I was thinking about volcanic rocks, and I guess all of them are volcanic rocks. We're on a volcano, right? So every 100% volcanic. Hoping that's the summit. Google Maps, it sure seems like it is, but we definitely climbed ways today.
Today we are summiting a volcano on St. Vincent, La Soufriere. No joke. And I believe that's it there over that bridge.
Here we go. Oh my gosh.
We made it!
Look at that.
Holy! Wow!
It's pretty darn cool. Feel like the Grand Canyon. I was like, it's not gonna be that big of a deal. And then you get there and you're like, that's pretty darn cool. Well guys, pretty darn exciting. Made it up to the top of our first volcano. I say first because on the way back there's a bunch of them, so we're gonna try to do them all. I think Nikki wants to do all of them on the way back now. So fun and done. Yes. almost to the bottom, but wanted to video this part because
So cool.
I thought it was really cool how the water just ripped through here and carved this little canyon out. It was definitely nice to be back down.
Yes.
It really is. I wonder if they could see it in the video. See this trail right here? I'm thinking iguana. Just keeps going. Coming out at the bottom. Hopefully the dinghy's still there. I'm sure it is. It's always a little scary coming back to the dinghy, especially when you can't see it. The water didn't take it away because the water didn't reach high enough. There it is. Safe and sound. Ta-da!
To make a good wish?
Yes.
Like a really good wish?
Really good one.
Like gonna last you till next year?
Yep.
Alright.
Komodo dragon. Who knows, huh?